Yo, what's up YouTube? We've got Godzilla and King Kong here. It has been a long time coming to get into the new 6-inch line. I've got quite a few of the the King of the Monsters 6-inch line. I think I have 2 Rodans and like 3 Ghidorahs. I actually probably could move one of those right now. But we've got a 11-inch giant Godzilla Evolved. We've got a...
Daddy, wait. Rodan's from Godzilla.
That's from King of the Monsters, yeah. But I can't remember which one. He might have came in with the Mothra movies. No, I think he fought Godzilla right in the beginning. I'm not positive. Either way, let's look at this. We've got the Heat Ray Godzilla from the SUPER7 Ultimates line. This is the first one of these I've been able to look at.
Godzilla, Godzilla, and Godzilla, and Godzilla.
Yes.
This is not Godzilla. That's King Kong.
That is right. Okay, so we've got a Hiya Heat Ray Godzilla as well. Check this out. We've got the Heat Ray Godzilla translucent version. These are the 7-inch line. They've got a bunch. I've already got quite a few of these from Godzilla.com. They've got that if you sign up, you get a 15% discount. Definitely worth considering. All right, hold on. We're good. I've messed around with a few of them, and they're nice figures.
And the billionaire's blowing up.
MonsterArts figures are a little bit more expensive than they were when they were 70 or 80 bucks. Not too bad. I actually got a King Kong figure from them. The SH MonsterArts figures have gotten quite a bit more expensive. So
cool,
yeah, and then we've got the Playmates Kong with Beast Glove, which I already gave one to my son, and a Godzilla Evolved figure. And I will be getting the rest of the Playmates line. I've already got most of the Hiya line coming.
You forgot one. You
and
forgot
the Ultimates line. I'm really excited to get a Biollante.
This is beautiful Godzilla. It's beautiful.
And eventually I will get the original Wave 1 and Wave 2. I will get all those. But I've got a Destroyer already pre-ordered, so we'll get on to that with one of the next Godzilla videos. So here we go.
Open one of these? Wait,
You're opening Godzilla Evolved. Boom. Let's do this.
I opened my King Kong.
Cheat.
Godzilla has a pool.
He has a pool? Godzilla's way cooler than I thought he would be.
No, King Kong's cooler.
No, not if Godzilla has a pool.
A pool?
You said he has a pool.
No, he didn't.
You just said he has a pool. Your exact words. He doesn't
have water.
He doesn't? What do you mean he doesn't? He doesn't have water. You said he has a pool. So my son struggled endlessly to get this bad boy open when I gave him his. It was just a gift. It wasn't his birthday or anything. I ended up with like 7 of them. So yeah, he had a lot of trouble. To the point where I was like, come on, man. And then I realized it's a zip tie. So then I kind of felt bad. I was like, you can do it. Just struggle. And he was ripping it off until there was just a zip tie left stuck to the Kong.
Right here.
So duly noted, bring a pair of scissors. I really liked about the Playmates figure. We'll do that one next year. It's right here. The Beast Glove figure came with this little ship. And that's really cool. I'm not sure if they're to scale, to be honest. How
Godzilla's ripping
big
out.
were they? I mean, that ship looks like it would hold 25 people. So, I don't know. The scaling seems a little off, but that is a pretty cool spaceship. I mean, you look at that. I like that when my son opened it. You do have it. All right, but anyways, there is the Kong Playmates figure. I haven't even checked him out. He was really cool. I already got to play with one of these. You can't go wrong. The face sculpt was the best part of this figure. The how to put it? The articulation is good and all for a $10 toy. Like, you cannot beat it. The one thing though that like really stood out was the face sculpt. It is a really like durable mean looking King Kong figure, and it's fairly articulated. It has quite a bit of movement. He's got the good broke arm angle too, you know.
He doesn't have a broke arm.
No, he doesn't. But he can also get into a pretty darn good fighting stance. His leg is really tight, but you can put him into a really good fighting stance. When you get the axe, I can't remember which figure it is that it comes with, but when you get an axe, boom, he can have his axe as well. But I really enjoyed this figure. I thought it was really cool, especially when you count, like, I mean, for $10 you get this figure as well, the little spaceship. It is a good deal, even at retail, which is pretty cool. So it seems like each one of these 6-inch figures, they come with a accessory. So that is cool. The Beast Glove Kong comes with a cool spaceship. One of their, well, gravity.
This is the same Godzilla.
Center of the Earth spaceship. Center Earth spaceship. I don't know.
Dad, this is the same Godzilla.
I'm sure they have a name. It's probably on the package. So it's a BMH.
I opened
It's a biomimic heave. Alright, so let's put the tail on. Let's see if we need boiling water. I haven't heard anything about that. So. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. I got some movement with the tail. That is cool. The coloring is way off on the tail. That, wow, that is a huge standout, by the gods. I'm going to have to, I was already planning on going over this with some fluorescent paint. And yeah, I'm going to go over this with a more orange / pink color. Yeah, atomic purple, whatever you want to call it. You know, try to get that a little better matched. No, this is fine. It's his tail. His tail is not see-through. The translucent plastic they used is really good with the Godzilla figures. Except on the neck. Look at that. Oh, man. In there. But this is a piece they glued in. So I get it. $10 figure. We've got mouth movement, though.
I'm blowing fire.
Which a lot of people were asking about.
Daddy, I'm blowing fire.
Oh, okay. And then we've got... okay, let's see that. Are you blowing fire? Yeah, okay. Threw me off there, buddy. But anyways,
I'm so funny.
You have your moment, all right? And here we go.
Godzilla.
One thing they asked for, a lot of people did, hold on, was the mouth effect, the beam effect. And here we go. His arms. I'm a little disappointed. He's got twist turn feet. That's just easier for molding. That just makes it cheaper on them. One hinge joint on his legs and arms. His arms are like really rubbery, so I guess you can get play there. But there is like no movement on this figure at all.
Give me it
there's
now.
The Kong is extremely articulated. As for this guy, isn't. You want to play with him?
Yeah,
right, go ahead.
I want to
be careful with his beam. All right, let's go ahead and get into the super. Actually, you know what? Let's bust this apart.
Let's put the beam in
Let's go ahead and get into the giant Godzilla Evolved figure, completing the rest of our Playmates figures.
Daddy, we forgot to put the beam in there.
We'll do that in a minute. All right. Anyways, this is an 11-inch figure, and something really cool they did. They gave it a hinge jaw. Finally, we've got some 11 and 13-inch figures that are getting movable jaws. Let's see what the articulation is like. Way to go, man.
Godzilla's attacking the airplane.
Yeah, the figure looks really
Daddy,
cool.
Godzilla's attacking the airplane.
Tail's nice and long. It looks really cool.
Daddy, Godzilla's
all right,
attacking
let's
the
get
airplane.
it going.
No. I'm stomping on it. He's stomping on it.
Is he stomping on it?
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Whoa. Keep playing. Kong punch.
Fire beam. I'm beaming you.
What? No, you gotta shoot the beam. You gotta take it and hit him with it.
Beam.
Oh,
it blasts his arm off.
oh no. Okay, so we gotta put this arm dead. Oh, he's up. Oh, his arm's done for. She's gonna hit him with a left hook.
He got him again.
Did he get him again?
Oh, he has no arm. He has no arms. Guys, he has no arms. Oh,
No arms.
Oh, now he's blowing fire.
Oh no.
Daddy, look. Oh, I'm dead. He doesn't blow fire.
Who doesn't blow fire?
King Kong does it.
No, he doesn't. You're right.
This one's for me.
Is that no? We've got you one for Christmas, possibly.
Right now?
Wink, wink.
Right now?
No, Christmas or your birthday. Your birthday's in November. That's not too far away. So you can see the package real quick.
Why is he like that?
This, I'm pretty impressed. They're well-designed toys, so especially at the price point, $24 for an 11-inch figure.
Dad, look, he goes
And
like
if they're
this.
a Godzilla or King Kong fan, I mean, they're gonna cherish these toys. So your kids will love these if they are into the MonsterVerse. I'm into the MonsterVerse, so you know.
Dad, look, he's blowing
they're
fire.
cool. Let me just say, the 6-inch figures, the Kong figure is 10 times better than this guy. It's almost like just
Hey,
go ahead and get
look.
the 7-inch one that makes noise. Hopefully it moves more. That's all I can say.
Hey,
I will
look.
be getting one of those eventually to open, I hope as well. But this King Kong for $10 and the little underground spaceship is definitely worth it. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, fire fell
All right,
out
so let's go
already.
ahead and get the camera set back up. And here we are.
The fire fell.
Boom. And let's check this out. Look at that. Really cool tail. He's got the Thagomizer.
What
I mean, Godzilla has never been more deadly. His arsenal has increased tenfold.
I can put
Then
it
again,
on.
in one of the old movies, I'm not positive which, he can fly. So Godzilla flying around using his beam is great. He can also defy
look.
gravity. So, oh, I see what you're doing, making him fart. All right, so
can
let's get this
fire.
Godzilla's tail
Pretend
hooked
he
up.
can-
Hopefully it's easier than the 6-inch figure. Here we go. Oh, okay, we're going to have to really get into it. Let's see. Put that down.
He's hard.
Woo! Darn, that is a hard one.
You should get a hard one. Amazing. That's not
It's
right.
in there. That was a hard thing to do. Wow.
Is it hard?
It doesn't even move that much, but nonetheless,
Daddy,
it is
the ground
really
is
cool.
fire.
The piece here
Fire.
reflects light. So if you
Daddy!
put him in the light, look at that. He glows. It is, look at that. If you get him, just get light behind him. He like reflects the light. Oh yeah. Look at that right there. So you could make the coolest night lamp, night light
the fire's
like ever with this
firing.
toy. You could
Daddy,
make the
the
coolest
fire.
night light ever. Yeah,
the
you just
fire's
take open
firing.
his mouth,
The ground is
drill a
fire.
hole right through the center of his mouth, and set up a little LED right there in the base of his neck. I can see the hollowed out area. Look in there.
Dad,
Look in there.
look.
See that hollowed out? Drill a hole, put a light in, have that light going straight down. Put a little LED in there with a little button. You could have a little button to hide on one side, your choice. Or you could actually.
We can put a button right here. Right
I
here.
don't know what the inside looks with his chest, but you could definitely do something because I know the neck is going to be hollow. Yeah, that neck is going to be hollow. So you could definitely put an LED in this and make this thing awesome, very easily. But then again, they have the 13-inch Super Godzilla. This is the giant, I believe, what is it, the Titan size? The 13-inch figures, they have a Kong and they have a Godzilla figure. We'll be getting those too as well. Yeah, I'm really, I'm a big fan of the Godzilla figures. And you know what? I will tell you this. Don't wait on Godzilla figures. If you wait, you'll be sitting there looking at King of the Monsters figures where there were tons of them in clearance. Literally, there were a lot of them in clearance. I got most of those sets for $3 to $4 a piece. The 6-inch line, I was picking those up at $7 or less each. I got some of those at $3.50 each, and that Ghidorah is like alone by himself $65.70 on eBay. Don't wait on Godzilla figures. It usually isn't worth waiting. It's better to pre-order them, especially with like some of these harder to find ones. SUPER7 Wave 3, the Destroyer, and the 1200 Celsius Godzilla, the Meltdown Godzilla. He is ridiculously priced right now on eBay. I really wish I would have pre-ordered him. As is, I've pre-ordered most of the Hiya line already, if not paid outright for them from Godzilla.com, because they had their awesome 15% discount. Yeah, there's no reason not to use that, especially with Hiya figures. They're beautiful figures. So on this Godzilla, this is literally the same Godzilla as the 6-inch one. So it would have been cool if this came with a blast. It didn't come with a blast. That would have been cool. But he's a really imposing figure. Yeah. Let's set him up right here. We got a whole line of Godzilla figure. You put that in there crooked as heck. What is that?
No, it goes right there.
Hold on, no, stop. Look.
It goes on the top.
It goes. Okay. I don't know how this beam.
It goes on the top.
Wait. Let me see. Okay.
See? I told you.
Yes, you did. I'm still doing it wrong.
Dad, I'm going to open this Godzilla.
What? No. Okay, there we go. You've just got to force your way in there for a little bit into his mouth. That's cool as heck. All right, there we go. So, standout, the 6-inch line, the Kong, fully articulated, very cool. Lots of movement. Godzilla, not so much of the 6-inch line. The 11-inch line, big, imposing figure. I got mine at a little cheaper than $25, to be honest. So it's up to you on that price. It is a 11-inch imposing figure, so I think it's pretty cool. I mean, the SUPER7 figures over here are $85 retail. The Destroyer is $109.99 pre-order. They're expensive figures, so for $10 for these guys and $25, yeah, it's up to you. On the shelf with a little tiny light put in his head, he's going to be amazing looking. So it's up to you what you want.
There's a head right there.
I know there's a head in there. That comes with some accessories. All right, let's go ahead and do the Hiya Toys.
I'm going to do
right
that one.
Here. And it's a shame to open a box that's not damaged that much. This was, I ended up with 3 of these. And like I said, I have the whole Hiya line coming.
We forgot to compare
this one. You don't wait on Godzilla figures, guys. If you take anything from this video, don't wait on Godzilla figures. Every time I've ever waited on Godzilla figures, I'm disappointed. Like, oh, I should have bought that. The Meltdown Godzilla, that's part of the SUPER7 line. I literally said I should get those, and I didn't. So here we go. Hold on, TK. No, we're gonna open these together, okay?
Which one am I going to open? You cut yourself a few times with your laser blade.
I have nipped myself a few times with my razor blade, unfortunately. Oh wow! Ooh. And that's because I do Warhammer. My son over here.
Who is that?
Little booger. Hold on. You can see. Let's back it up a little. Back it up. Dope. We took out that Godzilla, and that is fair because this Hiya Godzilla is really cool. Hold on, TK. Let's scoot you over here. That's okay. I got you. Scoot you over here. Let's look at this. Pull that out. Set that up back there.
You can put this one in there.
Comes with 2 heads. Very cool. Let's see what we have with the Hiya line. This is the first one I played with. That's part of the 7-inch line. And again, my favorite Burning Godzilla. I have the original NECA, and I have the blue Godzilla here from NECA to compare these to. And I have the Blue Blast version of the SUPER7 over here. So I have all the Blue Blast figures other than the SMH. Ooh, let me see. Be careful. They are quite fragile, TK. All right, this figure, wow, they are heavy, wow. But this figure, these spikes are translucent as well. This is the translucent version. It makes it pretty special. If you look, See how they're glowing? Oh, that is cool. Again, I don't think you could get a light in here. Maybe right there, there's some spikes. Look, let me get you really close. See the middle right there? Here, let's see. I'm having trouble. Let's get Godzilla belly down right there. See that line? Goes around to the base of that spike right there. This spike and this spike. This could be removed. You take a razor blade, be really careful, and work around it if you wanted to.
Hey, look.
See that right there? You can barely see that line, but getting a little bigger now that I'm playing with it. But there's a line. These two spikes, you could probably remove those and set up a light in the base of this spine. I'm not sure if the translucent travels. Either way, if it glows in the dark from a blacklight, that's all we want. So let's check out articulation. Already, it's miles ahead of NECA.
Dad,
Put this over here.
He doesn't have a tongue.
Put the extras. No, he doesn't have a tongue. That's because this mouth is just for the beam. So this one head right here is just for the beam. So yeah, let's go ahead and... Alright, so I'm going to leave that in. If you're going to use this head, just leave it there. There you go. You got your blast head. Very cool. Extra neck so he can crawl, I'm guessing. If I had to guess, that's the crawling neck. So anyways, let's check out the articulation. No, we're not popping off his head. All right, so this guy, fully articulated mouth, neck, and head. So a lot of people complained you'd get movement if they would just pull Godzilla's head off. If you will, hold on, let me get this put back together. Okay, when you're moving it, to get your movement, it's rubber for a reason. Look at that.
You can take.
I've seen a lot of people complain about the Hiya figures, and I just wanted to point this out. If you play with this rubber neck, I've never played with one of these. I just knew. I looked at the figure. As someone who spends money on figures regularly.
There's your Hammond collection T-Rex.
Yes, I got the Hammond as well. We got to do that video next. But the Storm Mortal Kombat figures, they have rubber pieces too. And all you got to do is take advantage of the rubber pieces. And Godzilla has no mold lines, barely any. Look at that.
Dad, he's getting beamed out.
This is from someone who... come on. Which is going to take me a minute. Here we go. So, what we were talking about before was... I had never even touched one of these, and I looked at them and I knew it was rubber watching some of the stop motion figures. That's annoying that it pops apart all the time. But I knew that if you just manipulate the rubber correctly, just like a Storm figure, you can get... Oops, let's play... Oh, damn. Very carefully, you can get... And you can get full movement out of him. Look at that.
Dad,
you can even
he's
go a little
ripping
farther.
me. Dad.
Get him down. Look at that.
Because
That's a full look to the right. So, if you just play with the rubber neck, you will be able to get him in any position you want. Also, death by decapitation. I'm really impressed. I'm definitely better than the NECA figures. Yeah, these are miles above the NECA figures, and it's a really heavy figure too. The NECA figures are heavy too. Don't get me wrong; they're solid. But this figure is wow, he is gorgeous. But let's go ahead and look at the tail. So same thing. A bunch of hinged joints here.
You can put King Kong on Godzilla.
How much movement does his tail have?
Look.
A lot of people say to dip this in hot water. Yeah.
Look.
I personally am okay with just minor movement. Let's see. Is King Kong getting Godzilla? Cool. Yeah. That's cool. I'm sorry. I was checking this Godzilla out that I'm in love with. I cannot wait to get the Hiya burning Godzilla. That is awesome. Wow.
You have to go
this imposing Godzilla figure. The arms could have been double jointed at the elbow. That would have been really cool. But other than that, I'm okay with this figure. He's a very big and impressive figure. And at the price I spent, I'm very happy. I got these for NECA prices. So I am ecstatic and very, very happy with this. Let's go ahead and check out that extra neck. All right, so there we go. So there is our, I guess, running Godzilla, which is really cool, actually. I'm liking that. That's pretty cool. These ankles, they are moving left and right good. Backwards, not very much at all. They have very little back. Actually, they all together have very little movement. Yeah, but it's okay. That's not too shabby. There is a very good running stance. This guy's really cool. Yeah, he can definitely do most of the stuff he did in the movie. So if you're doing stop motion or something like that, this guy is going to be your friend. So let's go ahead and check out the blast with this neck. Boo. Does this blast fit in like any other way? What? Okay, so I think it's supposed to be... There we go. Okay, so this blast just fits in there in a weird way. So he's got... The neck works for crawling and for the blast, which is cool. You know, I'm pretty happy with this figure overall. It would have been cool to have, maybe they could have started doing some buildings. That's what I've seen a few people say. That would be nice. You know, you buy a figure and just get a little scale building with it, and that would be ideal. What did you just rip?
Nothing.
You popped a balloon. Balloon killer. But here we go with the Hiya Toys translucent Godzilla using his beam. And this is really cool. You could put that up against a figure and make it look like he's launching a blast at an actual another toy. So here we go. Let's go ahead and arch his tail up. Get him in a nice blast position.
This is a strong one.
So the tail, I can definitely see why people said dip it in hot water. Its movement is not so great, but look at this setup. For a $40 figure at my prices, you know, I'm happy. At $50, I would still be happy. Especially if it's like, you know, you get your favorite Godzilla. $50, that's a heck of a deal. On eBay, they're going to be $70. For price reference, these are, I believe they were $24.99 at the beginning of the Godzilla NECA reign. And then the King of the Monster figures here you see were $25.99 and then $28.99 from Target, I believe. Walmart had them for $25. And then they jumped all the way to, I think, $29.99 and $32.99 when they lost the line after King of the Monsters. But then we've got the SUPER7 8-inch line, which are quite expensive. I'm curious. I got a really good deal on 6 of these. So I don't know, to be honest. At the $85 mark, that's a lot of money to spend. No hinge jaw, blast mouth. You don't even have a mouth that's close with this figure. So you need the Wave 2 Godzilla. Or crap, maybe it's the Wave 1. I think it's the Wave 1. Biollante Godzilla, yes, the Wave 1. You need that Godzilla to be able to have a closed mouth Godzilla. So this figure, I just got a really good deal. I really like that tail though. That tail in there, if you can't see it, but it looks like it's reflecting light. Yeah, you can. You can see that reflecting in the light. Look at that tail reflecting that light. That's really cool. So we're excited to see that. But let's check out the rest of this. I was just thinking, the finishing up the articulation, the legs, these are much more movable than the NECA figures. The NECA figures move in very dumb ways, to be honest. Okay. But this guy, he is... I cannot wait to put him next to my Hiya Ghidorah. All 3 of them. But yes, they I pre-ordered all the Ghidorahs. And when it comes to Godzilla, just don't miss out. They get too expensive. Just get them. Get them. Don't wait. Pre-order the ones you really want. And, well, make sure you pre-order all the ones you really want. This figure is awesome. I have no complaints. The price is good. You know, you get a 10% discount. You're doing yourself a favor. with anything. So that's what I would say try to do. This figure is gorgeous. I can't stress that enough. He's an imposing 7-inch figure. I like it. Let's go ahead. I like his maneuverable neck. That, and it would be a shame to lose one of these pieces. Definitely don't want to do that. But this Hiya Toys Godzilla figure, this is my new best Godzilla figure I own. And I am very happy with it. I am very, very happy with him. He moves very well. Only gripe I have, the legs are fine. Godzilla's legs need to be able to, if you're into the stop motion or anything, they just need to have the type of movement that you have here. This is plenty of movement. They go out, they go in, not huge mold gaps. The figure moves well with the legs. I'm totally 100% on board. Legs are great. Even the ankles, don't care that we don't get too much lift and drop. We get a little bit left and right. I'm okay with all that. The elbows. If they could have maybe figured out a way to get a double joint in there, that would be cool. There's not much movement here. Maybe the best of both worlds. I will say the Playmates arms, they're rubbery. Maybe they could have done a rubbery forearm so you could have really corked his arm just a little more. Get a little more. Look at that. This dude can't scratch his own shoulder. He can't touch the base of his neck. So you know, maybe can he use his other arm? No, this guy can't clean his neck, all right? I know Godzilla could get something out of his gills if he needed to. He can't clean his neck. So this figure, that's the one thing this guy could use. He has okay shoulder movement. I like the shoulder movement. It's just the one elbow. The wrists, I already checked those out. It's a little limited. It's literally elbow down. All of the Hiya line will be mine. That's all I have to say. All right, let's move on to our final figure. Actually, nope, our second from last. We got a bonus figure.
What?
But we're going to open our bonus figure. I got this at Target. They had one of these marked for $32 at Target when I think it was like 5-6 months after this movie dropped in theater. And I loved the GBK film. I thought they did very well. They had a very honestly emotional, traumatic kind of bad guy with Mechagodzilla being the ghost of King Ghidorah. Very cool way to bring it back to the King of the Monsters film. So I thought that was well done. I'm hoping for Destroyer with the oxygen bomb that was dropped. Yeah, the oxygen destroyer bomb. Very cool. They're doing great with the MonsterVerse film. But this is the SMH MonsterArts, SH MonsterArts figure. Yeah, SH MonsterArts figure. Sorry about that. I got a good deal on this, so I'm really happy with it. And I think he's got his battle axe. This figure will be just one of the mini Kongs. I already have the Hiya Kong coming, so you know, I'm gonna have an extra Kong, and the battle axe will fit with any King Kong figure I know of. So there we go.
There's a dinosaur on that picture right there.
There is, isn't there?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, there's a Mechagodzilla right back there. Look at that on the page there. Yeah, I got that from Entertainment Earth, one of their free action figure stands. All right, so let's go ahead and we will do this one last. This will be our bonus figure.
I'm going to open it.
No, that'll be the last one you do. I've been waiting to do the SUPER7 Ultimates line. I'm just curious about the head movement. They've got big ball joints from what I have seen from other reviewers. But here we go, the Heat Ray Godzilla 1989. So this is right from the Biollante movie. And this is one of my favorite movies. I still have this on VHS. And I have Godzilla 2000 on VHS. They're some of the better Godzilla movies in my opinion. Godzilla v Biollante, Destroyer, the Godzilla 2000 film, Megaguirus, the Dragonfly, Evil Dragonfly, yeah, that was a decent one. Then you had the Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla 2, that one was okay. I think that was even though they weren't making as much money, I think those lines were my favorites anyways as a kid. So I think Biollante was one of the strongest villains in the Godzilla series. They had a lot of, again, character. Like I brought that up with the Mechagodzilla enemy and Godzilla v Kong. Yeah, Biollante had a lot of character. I think it's one of the best standalone like Godzilla films you could watch on a Saturday night, to be honest. So yeah, throw a brewski back and bam, Godzilla. But here we go. We are getting into the 8-inch Super 7 Ultimates line, and I will be doing a Destroyer. Okay, so this tail is literally a pound. This tail weighs a pound. That is crazy. That is a 1 pound Godzilla tail. That is really cool. So let's get this tail out. Spikes, they're glow in the dark. So this Super 7 Heat Ray Godzilla figure, he is totally glow in the dark. Very cool. Very cool. We are definitely going to check all of these Godzillas out with my Blacklights turned on in just a minute. So let's get this guy out. Box fine. Alright, hold on, TK. I will get him out. And let's check this tail out. Again, these tails, they said to... I probably will have to boil this figure. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it in. But this tail is... Ooh, this tail is very stiff. Alright, so I recommend don't try to just bend this. Like he is not moving. This tail is not moving. You need to go boil. You need to dip this in hot water. Boil some water, wait 5-6 minutes, drop it in, wait 5-6 minutes, and then play with it. That's what you got to do. Get this bad boy. Here we go. So this tail, I definitely recommend getting this into some boiling water. But his spikes do glow. We'll turn the lights off in a minute and let you guys check that out.
I'm happy too with this guy.
You're happy too? Good.
And I'm very impressed at the beams in the mouth.
Yeah, the beam in the mouth. That is a cool mouthpiece. That'll be really cool with the Biollante we get. Hopefully we get the second form of Biollante from Super 7. I do not have the first form, but I will be getting a Biollante first form soon. And I am very excited for that.
Do you have it?
Alright, this is going to look really cool. Look at that face. Yes, very cool. The sculpting in these is really good. You know, maybe a wash on the teeth. That's about all it needs. You put a wash on those teeth and this head would pop. Look at that though. He looks good. Nice. The blast doesn't come out. Not that it matters. So he came out like he was jumping in a pool like a little kid. Whee! Alright, so I like this guy. Okay, so these Super 7 figures, he's got better arm articulation than the Hiya. Look at that movement range. You know, you are, let's get these joints opened up.
You let me sit on
this Godzilla sometimes. Can weekend at Bernie's, bro. He can weekend at Bernie's, bro. So, his joints are tight. Okay, one elbow is moving. Oof. If I'm gonna have to boil water already. I'm not breaking my reviews, guys. Let me just say, do not try to force these Super 7 joints. They don't force. All right, don't force them. You've got to dip them in hot water, possibly near boiling. Has better articulation in this one arm. I know the other arm can get there. All right, but anyways, Anyways, great articulation in these arms for the Super 7 figures. There is no swivel for the shoulder there, you know. Some would say unnecessary, but that elbow could definitely use.
I'm coughing in the background, Daddy.
Could definitely use the same treatment they got here. That swivel helps, and yeah, you know, the elbow is about the same.
Good Godzilla
so I like it. So check this guy out. All right, so his neck articulation, really good. The Godzilla comes with 2 fist hands. You can't see it that well because my light died, but we got 2 fist hands. We've got an open claw hand. You can grab something. These would be great for grabbing the tentacles that come from Biollante. You could set up some really cool poses with these hands. I'm curious if the other Godzilla came with all these as well. So let's see if we can pop the tail on, or if we are going to be having a boil fest for this bad boy. I'm gonna go ahead and dip the Hiya Toys Godzilla, his tail in boiling water as well, if I have to. Might as well. All right, no. Ow! Ooh, got me pretty good. Got a little dimple there on my pinky. Not too bad. All right, so he pops right into place. Big gap there. Look at the gap. I mean, you know, it's not terrible. It's not great either, to be honest. Yeah, that's not too bad though. All right, so let's check this out. So he has a swivel in the belly. You know, not much movement. It'd be cool if that was a ball joint as well. I understand. You know, at the 85 mark though, that's the whole thing. Okay, so as to where the Hiya Toys Godzilla sacrificed ball joint in the elbow, they gave it to you in the legs so you can get running positions. This Godzilla doesn't have the double hinge in the legs, but ooh, his ankle has quite a bit of movement. Yeah, there's a little bit more movement in the ankle, but way less in the leg. This leg barely moves. This leg barely moves. He can walk. That's what this leg can do. You know, he is not. All right, so I'm gonna say at a price point, oof. Yeah, these legs are stiff. You know, I'm wondering if this whole figure needs to be dipped in boiling water and then played with. That's what it seems. Anyways, they're very stiff. I'm going to check his legs out. They move pretty good at the hips, but the legs, these legs they don't move that much. You know, he's got a little more movement in the ankle for sure than the Hiya's, but you know, at the price point, I've got to say the SUPER7 could be a little more impressive. But I do like the style. I mean, this is a very, very interesting style they have. It's a toy. That's what they say. It's the best toy you never had when you were a kid, I believe is one of their mottos. And this guy is, I mean, he feels pretty durable, you know? He is dead. Oh no, we killed him. But he is a very durable toy. You know, you can kind of just tell. Definitely boil the tail. I'm going to be boiling both of these guys' tails, both of these Godzilla's tails. And again, check out the blast effect. They give you the extra head. Very cool. Between these two figures, I really like the style. They also give you extra hands with the SUPER7 figure. Again, at the price I got these, I spent an extra $15 on this guy. I got this guy for right at the 40 mark, and I got this guy at the 52 mark, so I guess $12 more. That's not bad though. I'm you know, with the extra hands, blast effect, it's already glow in the dark. That's the real question. We are going to turn on the Blacklight and see. Fluorescent paint, does he have fluorescent paint or not? Because I know this guy does. This glows in the dark. I've already seen it. So that is, you know, that's a really big question. I'll be honest, if he does glow under fluorescent light, then I'm going to like the Hiya Toys more. If he doesn't, then just for shelf decor, you know, you set this Godzilla up, you know, throw a fluorescent light up, he's going to look cool. Let's go ahead and get to our bonus figure. We are on a MonsterArts Kong from 2021's GBK. So let's go ahead and get this open. This guy is cool, so let's check that out. Very cool. Let's go ahead and get it. Alright, see, I like that. That is friendly packaging. I spent next to nothing on it, so very cool. Let's go ahead and look at this Kong. I want his roaring head. Oh yeah, since it popped off. Oh wow, look at the movement on this Kong figure. He's definitely a little smaller than the Hiya, the new 7-inch Hiya line. They do have a figure that will match the Hiya figures, though, with the Godzillas. I believe it was non-scale 2014 Godzilla. He's 6.3 inches tall. He would fit with this guy very well. This guy is highly articulated. His abdomen is all over the place. I kind of wish I would have gotten this abdomen movement with this Hiya. You know, I was starting to see a little bit, you know, people talking SH MonsterArts crap. I mean, this Kong is pretty tight. Again, I like all these figures. The more we got, competition is good. You know, the more we got, the more companies we've got making good figures, the better off we are going to be as collectors, especially as time goes on and we get even better and more competition making these figures even better. This guy's legs are beautifully articulated. Oh, he just falls apart. I remember that in some of the reviews. Yeah, this guy, you can set him up as a gorilla. Oh man, you can arch his back. Let's see, let's go ahead and get him into a full-blown, rip his arm off. Okay, so he falls apart a little bit, guys. You gotta watch out. SH MonsterArts figures tend to fall apart, but you know what? I don't really care. We're gonna set this guy up. Guy, look at that guy. He is so cool. I mean, you can get some serious articulation. Huge hole right here. Again, you can see the stuff inside the figure, the ball joints. Let me see if I can get that set up. So if he's running. Yeah, he is. Oh, wow. That is an impressive stance I just got him in. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, he is just a all-around gorgeous figure. Look at that. Very articulated. Man, I am impressed. Very cool. I am definitely keeping this guy. No way would I get rid of him. He is awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop a hand off and do what I have been waiting to do. Let's see. Get his hand in here. I'm a righty. I believe Kong is a righty as well. Let's see if his hand's open. Oh, it's a nice rubbery material. None of that Jurassic Park Kenner stuff. Man, that stuff, it would not move. But there is Kong with his battle axe. Oh, wow. Just very cool figure. I'm in love. Look at that guy. Just amazing figure. Very cool. Oh, man. Again, I'm impressed, you know. I'm glad. This Hiya Godzilla license, what it's going to do is it's going to make SH MonsterArts even better. That's what's going to happen, because competition breeds success with both companies, you know, unless the companies don't listen to their customers. And then, yeah, that's how it is with anything, though. So I'm glad we've got two companies that are making some awesome figures. The new price point for the SH MonsterArts, it's kind of a lot. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It seems to be going one direction, and that is up. But nonetheless, man, this guy is awesome. It is an awesome figure. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we have one thing left to do. We are going to pop off this guy's head, and we are going to struggle. Come on, you son of a gun. Holy crap. You got to boil it. We're going to, in defeat... Ow, look at that. This thing just wore my hand out. Boom. Yay. Boom. Hey, what's up, buddy? You want to see the last part? Come on, be careful. No, we're doing the rest of Godzilla. Now we're at the Blacklight point. All right, they're both glowing. Look at that. Thank you. Very cool. Okay, so here we go. Here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Watch out, TK. Back up. Boom. Okay. So, we have a clear winner here with the glow. But I'm not gonna lie. They're all glowing. He's glowing too. The Playmates is glowing. Let's see the Playmates. Very cool. The Playmates has a slight glow. Let's see if the yellow. Kong ain't glowing at all. That yellow. Okay, so the yellow is slightly fluorescent. The glow of this Kong. Look at this. See? If I cover the black light, you can't see it. You got the glow. But look at that beam. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Very cool. Check this out. Okay, so the Playmates Godzilla glows just a tiny bit. Not that much. These boxes actually look really cool. But here we go. Look at that. The SUPER7 Godzilla Ultimate figure. Oh, man. And let's check out the Hiya Toys Godzilla. He is glowing. Check that out. And I cover it up. It's gone. It disappears. See? Disappears. Boom. It glows. Very cool. Look at that. So the Hiya Toys guy, he glows too. That is awesome. And we've got, let's see if his mouth glows. See? Just a little bit. Not bad at all. All right, so there we go, guys. Oh, the SUPER7 box, SUPER7 Ultimate box, it glows too. It looks pretty cool. Of course, the NECA Godzilla. I cannot wait to see the Hiya Toys burning Godzilla, but the NECA Godzilla glowing away on my shelf under the blacklight. The blue Godzilla from NECA does not glow as much as you would hope, but nonetheless, that is all we've got for you, folks. All right, take it easy. Here we go, TK. Hey, right here. Look, say bye.
Bye.
There we go. See you, YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Take it easy.